I remember when I first began to start purchasing handguns, I would go to the gun stores and I would be overwhelmed by all the different types of handguns, calibers, and styles. And one of the things that was completely new to me was the takedown of a handgun. Almost every gun is different. There's a lot of similarities, but for the most part they are all different. So in this video I just want to go through and show you 3 different styles of handguns and the 3 different ways that they are taken down. So I hope this helps you when you're in the gun shop and making a choice for your first handgun. What I have here today is I'm going to be showing a Glock 23 40 caliber, a Berreta 92 FS 9mm, and a Springfield Armory loaded 1911 A1. Try not to make this video too long. What I will do is I will go down each one here and I'll show you the methods to take down the handguns. Here we have the Glock 23, which is a 40 caliber. So first let's safety check it. This gun is loaded and I keep this gun loaded. This is my personal defense handgun. There's not one in the chamber, but we will inspect it anyways. I'm going to rate these on the number of steps that it takes to take down a handgun. This is, I would say, number 2 on ease of taking down. It is let's say 4 steps here. So first you make sure that the gun is empty. Then what you have to do to take down a Glock, and all Glocks are the same, you pull the trigger. Here you have your slide release. So what you have to do then is you have to pull the slide back, not all the way that you're going to recock it. You're just going to pull it back so you see maybe that much of the barrel sticking out. On both sides of the slide release you're going to push down and then pull up. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then the slide comes off. You remove the guide spring and the barrel. Your Glock is now field stripped. Pretty simple, right? 3 steps. Very easy to do. To put it back together, it's just as simple. You take your slide, you take your barrel, you place the barrel back into the slide, you slide it back so it kind of fits right into place. Take your guide rod, stick it in there on the second lip it has there. You grab your handgun, line them up on the back. You see how everything fits perfectly? Sorry about that. Pull it back. Slide it all the way back. Now your handgun is back together. Very easy to take down. Safe mode. I would say this is the second easiest to take down. Next, let's move on to the Berreta 92 FS. This gun, I say, is the easiest. It might look complicated, and it is a complicated gun, you know, when it has 2D manual safeties. Again, let's do a safety check. There's no magazine, nothing in the barrel there. Manual recocker, that's what I love about this. Now to take down the Berreta 92 FS, you have this slide release button here. You push that in, you push this knob down, and pull the slide off. Then you have your guide spring, which is under pressure, so be careful when you're taking it out. Pull that out, and then you pull your barrel off. I'd rate this number 1 because it's a button. On the Glock 23, the slide release can be difficult because it's so small. The little notches here, sometimes it helps to use your fingers. Now to put it back together, you just put the barrel in there. You have to make sure that your locking block is completely centered. You put it back in, same thing, you want it to fit in there perfectly. take your guide spring, place it in there. The same concept. Make sure it's sitting on the lip. Make sure it's straight. You grab the frame, line them up, pull back. What you do is you pull all the way back, lock, let it slide back, put the lever back up, and you're back together. Very easy on the Berreta 92 FS. The next is the Springfield Armory 1911 A1. This is the loaded version, so it has a full length guide rod. This is the most difficult handgun to field strip. I'll try to show you as quickly as I can here. I might not put it back together for you because I'm trying to keep the video short. Maybe I'll do that in another video. But first, let's check. This gun is loaded. So we're going to put the magazine to the side there. I'm going to do a safety check. Lock the slide back. There's nothing in there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cock it back. Now for a loaded version, it has a full length guide rod. You're going to need the Allen wrench. Now what I'm going to have to do is just move my other handguns around here for some space. First, you have to put the Allen wrench inside the little screw here. And what you want to do is gently turn that. You want to get it started. So you're going to pull this out to screw here. Do that a little bit. Finish it. And pull that out. Now that you have that, the next portion of it is to move the barrel bushing so that way you can get the rest of the guide rod out. Now in order to do this, you can use some type of plastic, so I'm going to use here a magic marker. You have to put I'm not sure the name of that, I apologize. You push that down and you want to push the barrel bushing, pull it towards you if you're holding it in this manner to the left. Then you let that go. Be careful because it's under pressure. Now you have the cap to the guide rod assembly. You have your spring. You can just pull that right out. Next I do is I'll take out my barrel bushing, push that to the side, pull it out. Alright, now what you have to do is you have two notches here. See if you can see. Here's your slide lock, and then here's your disassembly notch. You have to put your disassembly notch right above where your slide stop handle is sticking. What you're going to do is you push that back so it's right there, and then you just push down the button, which is on this side. Push that down and you pull that out. You got your lever there. Now you can take it apart. What you do is you just pull the slide backwards off. There's your slide. You want to pull out the rest of your assembly, your guide rod assembly, and then you pull the barrel out. And now your handgun is field stripped. Lost track of the number of steps. Remember, this is about 4 also, 4, and then you have your 1911, which I lost track. See, it's very difficult. Now your handgun is reassembled and ready to use. So I hope this video helps you.